Welcome to Master 2255 English Phrasal Verbs, complete course with 150 categories for fluency. This course is your ultimate guide to mastering phrasal verbs in every aspect of English. Today, we're exploring the 27th category, phrasal verbs for science and research, explained simply. These verbs are essential for discussing experiments, investigations, and problem solving in a clear and precise way. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about carry out. This phrasal verb means to perform or complete a task, often an experiment or study. For example, the team carried out a series of experiments, or we need to carry out further research on the topic. Next is look into. This refers to investigating or examining something in detail. You might say, the researchers are looking into the effects of a new drug, or she's looking into the causes of climate change. Set up means to arrange or prepare something, such as an experiment or study. For instance, they set up the lab for the next phase of testing, or the team set up a controlled environment for the study. Breakdown refers to analyzing something by separating it into smaller parts. You could say, the data was broken down into categories for analysis, or let's break down the results to understand them better. Find out is used when discovering new information or results. For example, they found out that the hypothesis was correct, or what did you find out during the trial? Figure out means to solve a problem or understand something complicated. You might hear, the team figured out how to improve the process, or we need to figure out why the experiment failed. Work out is similar, often used to describe finding a solution or calculating results. For instance, the scientists worked out the formula for the reaction, or we're working out the details of the new project. Come up with refers to creating or suggesting a new idea or solution. You could say she came up with an innovative way to approach the problem, or the researchers came up with a new method. Put forward means to propose an idea, theory, or plan. For example, the professor put forward a theory about black holes, or they put forward a proposal for further study. Go through is used when reviewing or examining something carefully. You might hear, we went through all the data to check for errors, or the team is going through the experiment step by step. Carry on means to continue doing something, often after a disruption. For instance, despite the setback, they carried on with their research, or let's carry on testing the samples. Run into refers to encountering an issue or problem unexpectedly. For example, they ran into difficulties during the experiment, or we ran into some unexpected results. Run through means to quickly review or rehearse something. You could say, let's run through the procedure one more time, or she ran through the presentation before the meeting. Check out is often used when examining or verifying something. For instance, the team is checking out the new equipment before using it, or check out these results, they're fascinating. Finally, take up means to start working on something or discuss it in detail. For example, the team took up the challenge of solving the problem, or we'll take up this topic in our next meeting. These phrasal verbs are invaluable for discussing science and research, helping you explain processes and findings with precision. Practice using them in sentences related to experiments or studies, and they'll soon become second nature. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.